Um, sure enough, on the going down the other passage, it does come to a dead end. However, there are a few rotted, half-rotted wooden caskets that are, bobbing in the water itself. Do you choose to go closer and inspect them?
Uh, yeah,
Okay, sure.
sure.
Okay.
Let's
So
do
you
that.
go closer towards the actual for lack of a better word, chests, old rotted chests. And
Mhm.
unfortunately, they are completely waterlogged, and the wood is so rotted that its contents are long gone. However, moving towards them, you feel another bump of something underneath the water, and this thing is very large, very firm, and you actually nearly trip. In fact, give me a balance check. You might actually have tripped over
Okay.
Wait,
this.
I'm holding his hand. Will that help or make things
Yes,
worse?
it actually will. No, it'll help quite a bit actually. So give yourself, since you want to go low, give yourself like a -30% to this.
Okay. Minus 30. Whoop.
Yep, you're fine.
Wow.
Okay, so
God.
Yeah.
you just bump it, and Mila helps steady you, but you're good.
He becomes more stable.
No,
Than he
doesn't
was
work like
before.
that. It
More
doesn't work
mentally
like
stable.
that.
I know, I know.
Anyways, yes, but it's very very it's solid. It is kind of feeling around with it with your hands and your feet. You think it's probably about 2 feet wide and like 6 feet long, and it's definitely firm. And as you clunk like the foot of your body armor against it, it kind of feels like metal.
Hmm. And it's not budging at all.
It's budging like if you really try to kick it, it'll budge.
Here, let me
Hmm.
But
try.
it seems heavy. All
Let
right.
me try.
Oh, okay.
Mila's gonna kick it.
Be careful.
All right. Mila, you kick it and it slides across the bottom there by like a good 5 feet.
I kicked it.
Well, okay then.
Can I lift it up?
No, no, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Um,
Don't leave.
I'm gonna stop moving. We might trip. I'm gonna open the rest of the caskets.
Okay. There's nothing inside of them.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing.
All right. Well, I guess our original plan was the best plan. Left it is.
Wait.
Okay.
What did you kick?
I don't know what I
Oh.
kicked. It seemed metal and it seemed pretty large.
And I kicked it.
And it was around caskets.
Yes.
Well, I say we at least bring it up to see what sort of object it might be.
Sure. Mila, would you like to help me with this?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You're able to find either side of it. You lift it up, and sure enough, in your grasp, when it comes above the water, it seems like it is a sealed, kind of a hermetically sealed, large metal chest or metal container.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we bring this back to the entrance and try and open it up?
Um,
What What do you think, Patrick?
I'm going to try to identify it a bit more. I am curious if it is if it resembles this.
No, it
Okay.
doesn't.
Okay.
It's not. It's too small to be that.
Okay. And then yeah, I would probably be curious enough to what's in the box sort of thing.
All right.
What's in the box?
You take it. You
Oh,
guys
God.
wade back towards dry land, so to speak,
Mhm.
and you set the metal casket down. Both you and Mila are carrying it. It's pretty light in Mila's grasp. Tom, it's okay. It's pretty heavy though. There's something in there. You can kind of hear it kind of shifting around a little bit as you round around the corner. And just for the sake of simplicity, the lock itself, whatever locking mechanism it has, can be easily pierced through by a laser. Even Al's laser scalpel can open it.
Yeah, that's
so
what I was thinking.
we'll save that sort of check, all right? You open it up, and you immediately, when it opens up, you hear like a vacuum seal like decompress, and you see a practically very, very well preserved piece of mining equipment. But this is very, very advanced. It uses a laser cutter itself to cut through stone. It's set itself so where you like set it down on a tripod, point the laser device to where you want, set the computer to the coordinates, and then it just automatically starts taking chunks, properly geometrically shaped chunks, out of the surface that you want it to, and is very, very thorough with it. Embedded on itself, it says, let's see here, property of Michigan Works Mining Consortium. So it's about 20 pounds heavy, and it is fully set up. It's about 5 feet tall and 3 feet across, but it can kind of compress itself and collapse into itself, where it's only really 4 foot long and 1 foot across, and fits into that metal container quite well.
Very nice.
Very cool. Would we be able to seal it again, or is the seal just broken?
You're not too sure. Okay, tell you what. We're gonna have Al do a, I guess you could say, like almost like an agility check, so to speak, to see how precise he was with that laser.
Would I, out of curiosity, would I add maybe my medical skill, maybe steady hands with using a laser scalpel type of thing?
Yeah, so you know what? Tell you what, cutting through that box is similar to cutting through flesh. So
or
why
I
don't you
have
just
pick
do a
locks
medical
as well.
check?
Whichever one you think would work better.
You know what? Pick locks is more appropriate.
Okay.
With a laser
Yeah.
scalpel, we'll give you like a minus 10% to that,
All right.
like which gives you the bonus of 10%.
Got it.
Let's
So I
do
got to
that.
get below 65. No.
No. Okay, so you open it, but you think the vacuum seal has been punctured.
All right.
It'll still seal, it just won't create a vacuum.
Yeah. How about this? Somebody run this back to the behemoth, because the behemoth is right outside.
Okay.
Alicia can do that. Oh, okay. Or Mila is
Alicia can
very
do
eager.
it.
Yeah, Alicia can do it. Because this seems very useful and very valuable. It might be a good thing to keep good. And seeing as how we have to wade through water, it's a good thing.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah, okay, Alicia does that. She comes back minutes later.
Cool, thank you. Let's continue on.
Okie dokie.
Back into the water.
Wah.
All right.
And let's continue on the left side.
Okay.
This way.
All right. Coming down this side, you continue to go through that brackish water. There's, a half a foot dip down, half a foot dip up, but none of you are fully submerged in any way. And you come across, it snakes through, and you come across another clearing. And now we're going to the bulk of the map. Now I'm transporting you guys to the next map. This is rather large, so if all you can see is black, zoom out. And just keep zooming out until you can see
yeah.
something that
Oh,
isn't
hey,
black.
hello. This is something.
Oh wow.
This is something.
I like it.
Inferno. Oh, there we go. I'm putting down all the people too here for you.
My people.
No, my people.
Very, very Zelda-esque.
Also, if you guys want, because I was doing this, and if you want to help keep track of your armor and stuff, I'm using the green bar for my armor and the red for ammo. If you click on the
That's
little,
a good idea.
If you click on your token and then click on the gear, bar 1, just put your max and basically put your body armor there, and then it'll keep track of it in a little bar.
Yeah.
As long as you update it, yeah.
I've been using the blue as my ISP and the blue as my
That is such a good idea.
my PPE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm using it for ammo because God knows I forget to take it off my action chart.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So let me know when you guys are all ready, and I'll continue on with the description of the room. Now, what I've done is that you guys can't see it, but I've numbered all these rooms, and I do have a reference. This is getting a little elaborate, so I do like to not hum and haw a little bit, but I will need to just check my notes from time to time. So.
I am ready.
Okay.
You guys are good?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. So, this, the water-filled passageway leads to this, simple square room in which a small kind of island sits in the middle. It is made of solid rock, solid earth, and other than the brackish water that is starting to lighten, eventually when you get closer towards where those stairs are, which are also made of hewn stone, it only goes up maybe a foot deep, not even. The only thing of real significance in this place is the actual door itself. The door is made of solid rock. It seems to be a very dark rock, but in it is etched a symbol. And this is the symbol.
Ooh,
That's a long tail.
Ooh.
it's pretty.
Yeah.
It's a lizard.
You're a lizard, Harry. You're a lizard. Okay, I can't help it. Anyways. And now, I have to make of note, too, is that there are no light sources in this room. So, unfortunately, Mila, I think you'll be clinging to Tom a little
I was
bit
I was
longer.
thinking to myself, like, anytime we're in a dark place now, Mila's just gonna go straight to Tom. He's screwed. There's no helping it. She's just gonna be. He won't be able to use one of his arms. If we get into battle, you're screwed.
I'm completely fine with this.
Out of curiosity,
Yeah.
the toggle, the button on our goggles, on their goggles to turn on the night vision, is that something that is activated from the outside? Like,
Exterior, yes.
in other words, can we put the goggles on Mila, and then if whatever reason he has to extinguish it, someone herself,
You can
someone else
flip
can
a
just
switch?
flip it on?
Yes. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Alright. Good. I mean, normally Mila can handle it, but if she freaks out, then at least one of us can flip on her vision. So.
She might scream and then be like, "What?"
All right, so let's continue on.
Okay. Now, the door itself is pretty darn solid. You'll have to try to push against it to open it.
Also, I'd like to say before we start, I want to hang towards the rear, towards the back section of the light where it's dimmer, using my night vision to basically just keep an eye out for any way we're not going or any way we're coming from.
Sure. If you guys want to figure out a rudimentary marching order, feel free to do that too.
We
you
are
can
going
just
this
wherever
way,
you want.
right?
No,
Or this way?
you this way. So that white
Okay.
thing there, that's the door. The stairs leading up to the door there.
So,
All right.
Here, I guess.
So, Mila!
Mm.
There you go.
Hi.
And
Okay.
okay, that seems good. Everybody's within a grenade range except for Al. It's perfect.
The door throws a grenade.
Oh God, no!
You booty humans.
Patrick will hit
Its
it
cousin
back.
was a gazebo. Anyway. But yeah, no, the door will stay shut until someone tries to push it open.
All right. We can push it open. Mila's like
Yeah.
Doesn't the
reaching
door have
forward,
motivation?
like holding his
Let's
hand.
go.
All right. What's your physical strength, Tom? What's your physical strength, Mila? If you don't want to tell me, feel free not to, but
Physical
Mine is
strength.
13.
23.
okay.
Holy
Um,
shit!
Yeah, with a physical strength of 23, yeah, Mila can definitely. This was a very heavy door, and you both push together. It's good teamwork. But Tom, you feel that you know how like when you hold a piece of furniture, when you're moving a piece of furniture, and it's clearly that the other person is working harder than you are. That
Yeah.
is the feeling with this door. And it opens up with relative ease. It takes a few pushes, but it creaks on its stone hinges and opens up to a large room. And let me just start revealing some areas here for you.
Mhm.
So, this next room, it is a little more unique. You were coming from an area with a lot of stone, and this is actually shifted towards mud, actually, mud and clay. As you step onto this earth, you feel yourself sink down just very, very slightly. Not enough to catch you off guard, but enough to know that it's not solid earth underneath of you. The walls and the ceilings themselves seem to be made of this very loose clay and muddy substance. On a little bit more of a careful inspection of this, you do manage to spot a few strange words or etchings written in the mud, sometimes on the ceiling, sometimes on the wall.
Okay.
Inferno, if you want to make your life easier, if you want to give me co-control of Alicia temporarily, I'll keep her in the formation until something starts, and then you can take back over.
Sure. Yeah, you betcha. Let me just edit it so you have control.
Just save you from having to do
Yeah,
one more
and
thing.
controlled by you know what? I'll just make her for all players, and
Yeah,
then
that'll
everyone
work.
can move her.
Yeah, she's
That
not
works.
Mika.
Yeah.
Start tossing her.
All right. No.
Okay.
She's Mika. All right, but yeah.
We got that translator thing, didn't we? Or is that only auditory?
Only
That's
auditory, yeah.
auditory.
Damn. Patrick, can you come up here? You might want to take a look at these.
Big sigh. All right.
Well,
Yeah.
Patrick is going to take out his camera, take a picture of the good old chameleon door,
Just
Okay.
wanna see.
or whatever
Yeah.
the flip it is.
Okay. Yeah, you can call.
Um,
Call if you want.
He's going to wander over and look around and probably see that there are some etchings.
Mhm.
He's going to see if it is either language or like tapestry. Like it's basically like instead of pictures trying to be words, pictures trying to be like like a story, like picture story.
Yeah. Okay, no, it's give me you notice that you can read it actually. The word is in Draconic and it's a simple word that says hold on it.
All right. I will like sort of back up and kind of expect the area.
Okay. Give me a lore magic check, please.
All right. Nope.
Okay. Yeah, it just says hold, and it's like I said, periodically on the ceilings and on the walls as well.
They all just say hold.
Yeah, they all say the exact same thing. Hold.
Just say hold?
Yep, in Draconic.
Yep. They all say hold in Draconic. Let's see. I'm going to see where they're positioned.
Okay.
See if there might be like a pattern or a line.
Well, down this hallway, really, you could only really see that one is on the ceiling here, one is on the wall here, one is on the ceiling here, and one's on the wall here.
Sorry, Al has to run to the little girl's room. He'll be back in a second.
Okay. All right. So you can't really see any discernible pattern. You might have to continue to explore the area.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to now see if this is new or old sketching.
Oh. Ooh, what kind of skill check would I have you do?
Archaeology might do age.
Archaeology might do age. Yeah, good point, Piff. Give me a skill check. 7. Okay.
Damn.
That's an excellent. So I'm gonna I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Sneeze at you. No, you can tell. Now, on first glance, it's just etching inside clay. How are you gonna figure that out, right? However, you do notice that despite as smooth as it looks like from a casual view, very, very close inspection implies there are small, brittle cracks along the edges of the actual writing itself, implying that there has been some deterioration over time. Considering how the air seems very still, and there doesn't seem to be any sort of outside environmental influence that you are aware of, you can probably piece this to being at least 60 to 95 years old.
Hot damn.
So let's see if this was ruined fast and etched in the walls. All right. I'm going to stop and try to see if there is any distinct lumps or anything on the floor, like indents, other than our footprints, to see if there's anybody else walking around here or a commonly tread path.
You do not. Ooh, excellent, actually, Patrick. You are a natural little explorer, aren't you? You don't see, on close inspection, you don't see any footprints large as yours, but you do see some very, very tiny prints. They're only about, I'd say a quarter of an inch long. They look like little suction cup marks on the soft earth. And they seem to be going, they seem to be going kind of this way, this direction. You don't see anything to the north, but you do see them down in the south.
Okay.
All right. So tiny suction cups. As a player, I don't know too many that large suction cupped creatures, so I'm going to assume that it might be some sort of maybe not monster, but the creature maybe not of this one.
Oh yeah, most likely.
So I'm going to take a small gander at what that might be. Maybe.
Oh, you're going to try to figure. Oh, okay, a monster in lore. Okay, holy shit.
We're using all the skills today.
Yeah, well, not only that, but like I'm just like, oh yeah, no problem. But yeah, you guys can. Oh yeah, go nuts. All right, give me a monster lore check. 45.
Done. Out of a 59, yeah.
Yeah, shit. What's the point of having a skill if you're not really good at it, eh? Okay. You can think of a few monsters, but the most likely, and you've only really read about it a few times. Men of magic, specifically these shifters, like to summon creatures from other worlds. One of these worlds is a very strange plane called Taut. T-A-U-T. This world creates these very strange worms and creatures called the Worms of Taut that summoners love to use. Some of them are huge, some of them are small, but they're all very animalistic and savage. Typically, it's more evil spellcasters who use this to create damage. You think, you're not 100% sure, but these might be the tracks of a worm of Taut called, for lack of a better word, a nipper. Nipper. It is probably about 12 feet long, but it's mostly tail. And it's a very lizardy, amphibian type of creature. They're really well known for grabbing things on with their tails and constricting them. You do know that they like to go for the neck, but you're also very confident that the strength in their tails is not enough to crush the high resistant plating that your body armor has.
Just for, I guess, a little bit of player knowledge, with their hide be standard or mega?
Mega damage. And in character, you'd be like, in this new mystical earth with all these rifts opening up, the magic will imbue their skin and make them resistant to conventional weapons, aka mega damage.
Okay.
Is what you would need.
Now, from what I know, may I try to see if the door-like thing might be fairly similar looking to what the creature might be?
You have no, you've seen sketches of these things, survivors of it. So I'm just going to go ahead and show the image of it itself. I'm going to flip it down to our token layer. That's what it looks like.
It looks very similar to the thing that was etched on the door.
Except it has a little bit too many legs.
Tapping my nose.
Yeah.
Well,
Mother of
But
God.
oh my god. Yeah, you're right though. It is like okay. Okay.
Except it doesn't seem to be made of ink like the one on the door is. Actually, this is really cool looking.
Yeah.
I'm zooming in on it.
I will say that I kind of try to describe it to Tom, and he's the one
Sure.
who has sketched it.
Okay.
All right. Yay! Combined skills.
Yeah.
I guess you guys can grab the reins. I've been kind of heading things.
This
around.
is your purview, dude. This is like Al's talking about spy shit. Like, this is your bread and butter. So I say don't be hesitant. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can people agree to that? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I completely agree to that. Also, Inferno, I can't move Alicia.
Neither can I.
Why won't you? Oh, that's
No one
controlled
can
by-
move Alicia. I'm thinking about giving her like a health bar
I didn't press save
And-
changes. Now you should be able to move her.
and an anger bar. And it like, goes
Anger
up
bar.
as she gets angrier.
Oh, she's gonna be known as the angry one. Listen, she's been tortured. She wanted revenge. She's much calmer now. She sleeps a lot better.
That's good.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm very, very happy
Yeah.
for her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. So, anyways, which? Oh, sorry. Keep going.
Still, I explained this all to the party. I will say that I'm still unsure what hold means, but I probably would think it has something to do with some kind of. The placement seems to be important. Then that's basically what my character says.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So, what direction would you guys like to head if you want to continue on?
I do have a question. I would ask Tom, your ability to generate the fire. Do you think, or do you feel you have enough control if this thing were to latch onto one of us that you could burn it and not us? Or should we probably look for more conventional means?
I might be able to.
AKA, you have to roll to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be the same
Roll
thing
to
as
hit?
rolling to hit in
Or
like
grappling?
two creatures doing hand to hand. So yeah.
I could actually grapple it. It really depends on how tough its hide is.
Then what I would suggest, and while normally I don't suggest other people walking into danger first, if you were to lead the way and one were to attack you first, you would obviously be the best choice because then you could just set yourself ablaze.
Yeah.
I'm going to be curious about this.
I'm like, oh, I never thought of that. You guys are so clever. God, I love this. All right.
I would like to know how well the eyesight of the creature is.
Oh, you know that they can see in total darkness for
Okay.
quite a ways.
Can they see my soul?
No.
Got it? I think
No one wants
They're
to
that
look
was-
atheists.
That's sweet.
They don't believe in it.
No.
Okay. Mila,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to hold on to Patrick for a while.
But he doesn't
Please.
glow. He doesn't glow.
Would you like me to glow, Mila?
He can. He can.
I can totally glow.
Mila's like looking back and forth. Make it glow first.
Don't look at me. I
All
can't
right.
glow.
With a really stupid stance, like he's trying to show off like a goddamn Power Ranger. He's going to then shout full moon and a brilliant orb of light will hover slowly from his hand above his head to above his
Oh.
head.
Mila kind of goes over and latches onto your arm.
Why, hello there, soldier.
Hello, soldier.
So
Alright.
I don't know how much light this emits, but apparently it's just an orb of light that hovers above my head.
Oh, I didn't say the range of it. It's like 60 feet.
Okay.
Oh,
Hold
I think Al would look at Alicia and go, "Sorry, I don't glow."